I mean, it was really just a full breakdown, you know, everything that you need to learn, basically the A to Z.
From where to start, exactly what to do, how to do it, all the systems, the programs.
The resources and things that were given throughout the training was just phenomenal.
Okay, I'm unmuted now. I was just saying welcome to the deal desk, blah, blah, blah. Let's get started, okay? All right, so the first lead we have is in Hollywood, Florida. Okay, so let's dial, and then I'll read out the description here. All right, here we go. So this one, property's fully gutted and boarded up. That sounds nice. Asking price, 150, complete rehab needed. Let's call them right back. These are the kind of leads that they end up being deals. And you can easily find like messed up properties. I don't know if this guy, if his phone's dead or he just blocked me. I feel like I've called this person. Let me try one more time. By the way, for those of you wondering, these leads that are submitted, I have yet to call the same lead twice unless you submit it more than once. So I don't call the same leads unless, you know, they didn't answer, you resubmit it. We got tons of fresh leads. So it's going to try to, you know, we're going to try to have a different conversation every time. All right, so let's call this person one more time. Property's fully gutted and boarded up. It's in Hollywood, Florida. Offered 115K via SMS. He said no, not going to rehab himself. That's why he wants to sell. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to pick up the phone. Okay.
You have reached.
On to the next one. We're moving on to Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. One of my favorite markets is Atlanta, Georgia. So let's call this lead right here. Hopefully this is the right number. Hold on a second. All right, Atlanta, Georgia. Here we go. I hope I get somebody interesting today. You know? All right, so this is listed by owner for 175, full rehab.
I can't talk right now. Send me.
Alex. Whoever submitted this lead, this voicemail doesn't align with the name. Let's call one more time. It might be a different owner. We'll see. Sometimes, you know, you'll get sellers that just want a family to handle the transaction for them. And you just kind of got to go with it, you know. Let's call one more time. If not, we're moving on to Minneapolis. Can you guys hear the audio okay? I think I have the phone close enough. Let me know if it's low, but it should be fine. A lot in Minneapolis today.
This is Alex. I can't talk.
What's the next one? Minneapolis. All right, let's see what we got here. Doesn't have a price in mind, wants to wait for our offer. They're all like that. They're always like, oh, well, you give me the offer, right? Built 1988, brand new carpet, new paint, new fridge, installed lighting. He already received text message about this property for a cash offer also. They want to list it, but they have figured out that it's more efficient with us. It's called One More Time. Sometimes you get these sellers, they're like on the fence, right? And the thing is, if they're on the fence, you gotta be a lot more transparent and clear as to what you can do. Because some people, for example, some people with us, they fall under an investment and or listing, right? Or investment or listing. Let's call this guy one more time. And the thing is, I always tell people, hey, like as a cash offer, it's not going to make sense. However, you're asking great price on the open market. If people don't like the cash offer and they're open to both options, present high ARVs, give low offers, anchor price, give a range, but then give high comps when it comes to listing. Because the thing is, you want to tell them, hey, I know your property is X, Y, and Z, but renovated properties in this area are selling for this much. Even though you're not saying that's what they're going to get for it, it's actually going to attract them more to list with you because they see the opportunity in the neighborhood. So this guy's not answering. We're moving on to the next one. We're going back to Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Hopefully that made a little sense though. So if somebody's, I kind of want to list it, I'm open to a cash offer, present both, but always go the investment route first. Because if you go the listing route first and you don't know the least they're willing to take, you might shoot yourself in the foot. You might lose out. So we always go for the investment opportunity first, okay? And then we'll present the listing if it makes sense. All right. Is this phone about to die? Let me see something real quick. Oh, it's good. All right. You guys are good. So what's this one want to sell for? Mr. Scott. Hi, Mr. Scott. My name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property over there on 7th Street. Did I catch you at a good time?
I think you have a wrong number.
This isn't Mr. Scott?
No.
Or is this Mr. Kolek? I'm sorry. You have a property on Briars North Drive, right?
Briars North Drive, right. You know what? I think you have a wrong number. I don't know who you are.
Oh, did you have any properties you might be interested in selling?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. All right, but I thought I called the right number. Let me see. Even if you dial the wrong number, I still ask if they're interested in selling. So yeah, this is the correct number. So whoever submitted this lead on Briars North Drive, just double check on that phone number because I did call the right number. He said he didn't have any property you're looking to sell, so it may be submitted incorrectly. Going back to Minneapolis. All right, let's see. So let's see what else we got here. I always ask. If I get the wrong number, I even tell my co-cars, you get the wrong person, doesn't matter. Ask them what they want to sell. If they don't, they might, spit out a referral. You never know. So we're calling this one in Minneapolis. Nope. Hey, Mr. Lamb.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Lamb, my name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property on 17th Avenue. Did I catch it at a good time?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, great. So I was actually calling you because I want to make you an offer on the property. Our process is very simple. I just want to ask you some basic questions about it. That way I can go and evaluate it right here in the computer, see what I can offer you, and it takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
You know what? Can you call me like in 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes?
Oh yeah. You know what? Let's do it right now. Yeah. That's okay.
You sure you got about 7 minutes, right?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So I was looking here through the notes. You didn't really have a price in mind. You were just kind of looking at your options as new windows 5 years ago, did reno in one of the bedrooms, mostly decorative, roof HVAC, fair condition. It needs some work. It's currently rented, right?
Yeah, it is.
Family's been there for 10 years. Can sell anytime, looking for some other investments, property in future multifamily. Okay, so you have tenants right now that have been there for 10 years?
Right.
And how are those tenants? Are they good? Do they pay on time?
Yeah, every time. Never miss a payment. Never.
Never missed a payment. All right, perfect. Let me take a look here. So they never missed a payment. And how much are they paying in rent?
One is paying $1,095 right now. After the beginning of the year, it raised $50. And then another one is paying $1,025, and it's going to be raised $50 starting January.
Oh, it's going to be raised $50, right? So they'll be paying $1,075 in next month, basically. Okay, and this is a duplex?
This is a duplex.
Okay, and what's the unit mix? How many bedrooms, bathrooms in each unit?
3-1 on each.
Okay, 3-1 each unit. And can you tell me, a little bit more specifically about the condition? I know you said like it's in fair shape, but the roof, the AC.
Yeah, it is in fair shape. When I bought this property on let me think, 204, I think, and then I kind of redid all the interiors, the bathrooms, I redid the bathrooms, all of the, the heaters, the water heaters. So the kitchen, redid the kitchen on the first level. Carpet, paints, new doors, a lot of places. So since then, I've been, it's been fair. It's only the only work that's needed is painting and things like that. It's probably, it needs some cosmetics, but it's not like a fixer-upper.
Right. Got it. And are they on a month-to-month or annual lease?
Right now they're in a month-to-month.
It seems like a good property. What's got you open to to potentially selling it?
I'm looking. We're looking to relocate. Probably in the next, in less than 2 years. And I am starting to think about divesting the real estate here. So I don't want to keep these properties and maybe in a way.
Yeah.
So that's the reason. So this is I'm not looking to sell it. I mean, it's not on the market or anything like that. But I will be, willing.
Not motivated. He's just open. Open to it.
A quick sell on it, so that I can just keep moving, because I'm very busy on my other side of the life.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. And if you got an offer that made sense to you, what kind of time frame would you be ready to sell? A week, a month, a couple months?
I would say a week. I mean, I don't have anything.
Okay, perfect. Let me take a look around here. While I'm looking around, did you have any ideas to what you think it might be worth, considering the condition it's in, or what you were looking to at least sell it for?
I think if I were to put this property on the market right now, it's probably on the low 200s.
Low 200s?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And if you were to sell it, because I'm an investor, we don't buy every property we look at. I was going to tell you, as an investment company, we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we may not be a good fit. Does that make sense?
Right. I don't have to, I'm not committing to it, sure. Yeah.
King of trailers, right.
I got agents too that,
he wants full market value. He's not motivated. He's open to it. He bought this for 180.
Thanks for letting me know. So I appreciate that.
Okay. And, if we can cover, let me take a look around here. Because I'm trying to look at some more duplexes.
Yeah, there isn't that many.
There's not.
I mean, I think there isn't many, and they sell for in the mid 200s. I think it's I think some sell for in the mid 150s, and I think it's a mixed range of properties in that part of town.
So my offer's like 160. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because as an investment company, I mean, we would really have to be anywhere, I mean, between 100 to 150, depending on the condition. I think 200,000 definitely makes sense on the open market. Is listing something you ever might be open to in order to get that price range? Because I think, in my opinion, you can get somewhere around that price or maybe a little bit more. You know what I mean? So is listing something you'd ever be open to in order to get that price range?
Right. Yeah, that's that might be the case if because I'm not gonna say at 150 I'm not even contemplating that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I saw here that it last sold for 180. I'm assuming that's what you bought it for, right?
About yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So listing something is something listing is something you might be open to. 200 is way too high.
Not at this
It's not going to make sense.
But
that's how they all are. So you still want to just kind of present that. If he doesn't like either, just follow up. Okay, no problem. I didn't want to take up too much of your time, but I'll follow up with you in about a month. My partner will in about a month, just to see if anything changes. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. But yeah, if you can, she told me 180. I told her, why don't you revise that? And she said that she might, probably you're the one calling me back, but
yeah.
I told her that, take a look at it. It's a good cash flow. I mean, that property, it will never be vacant. I mean, you rent that thing. This property's never been vacant since I had it.
Never been vacant. Wow.
It's a cash cow.
Yeah, that's right next to Stewart Park, right?
If you go Section 8, you can make more money than I'm renting. But I don't rent Section 8 because I have bad experiences with other properties.
Oh, really? Are you actively looking for more investment properties? You mentioned, right?
No, not in Minnesota. No, I own some, and I'm trying to. My portfolio is well diversified, so I'm not looking into more real estate right now.
What areas are you buying right now?
Nowhere.
Oh, nowhere. Okay, so you're not active right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. So, he was open to it. Most sellers can be like, oh, I'm not, I'm just open to it, whatever. He's open to it. He wants 200. My max offer is 160. He's not motivated. And anytime somebody's not motivated or they're just asking too much, no matter what, you always just kind of want to throw the cash or the listing option out there. Because worst case scenario, like you give them high comps of a listing and they like it and you can list it, right? And you could cut the referral fee with the agent if you're not licensed, but follow up with them. If they don't like the cash offer, if they don't like the listing option, you follow up with them every 40 days, okay? Because he sounds nice. He's not rude or anything. He sounds open, but he's not motivated. And just because he's not motivated right now doesn't mean he's not going to be motivated later, because he did say that he's looking to invest some money, and he's moving out of state for 2 years or whatever. So he may not sell now, but he's definitely going to sell soon. So make sure whoever submitted that lead follows up with it. Good call. Next one is also in Minneapolis. Minneapolis. I don't know how to pronounce that. All right, let's call him. Always want to capitalize on everything. I mean, you can get so creative. It's not just a cash offer. It's cash offer, creative financing, listing option, subject to falls under creative financing. But obviously, I'm not going to structure that on the deal desk because those take a long time. But some of these deals may work as creative financing as well, just because we're here, I give cash offers and listing. But make sure if a seller is interested, some people don't need all the money right now. They're okay with taking payment. So, and those usually are pretty sexy deals. So make sure who submitted this. Make sure whoever submitted that lead, Mr. Lamb in Minneapolis on 17th Street, okay? All right, on to the next one. So let me dial this one right here. All right. I'm back. Like trying to charge on second. All right, so this one, let's hang up, call one more time. If they don't answer, we're gonna move on to the next one. And yeah, so let's call this one again. Man, Florida weather's wild right now. I went to the boxing this morning, it was cold, and now it's getting hot outside. I've had the heater on all day, it's freaking cold. All right, so this one doesn't look like they're answering. All right, let's call the next one, which is also in Minneapolis. Then we're moving on to Memphis, Houston, and Indianapolis, okay? All right, so let's call this one right here. All right, so this one wants to hear.
Hi, you've reached the.
Uh-oh. Is your phone off? Let's call one more time. It is the correct number, so if it goes straight to voicemail, I'm moving on to the next one, okay?
Hi, you've reached.
Yep. All right, moving on to the next one. We are going to Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee. All right, so this looks like a long phone number. Somebody must have, I think whoever submitted this put an extra phone number by mistake. Let me see. Or maybe not. Maybe I just need glasses. Actually, no. It's an extra digit for sure. It looks weird on the spreadsheet, but whoever submitted Mr. Hairdor in Houston, you added an extra digit, so I can't call him. All right, give me a second here. All right, so let me see here. Next, we're going to be calling Indianapolis. Indianapolis. So whoever submitted this, you submitted the same seller, 4 different properties, same phone number 4 times. So if you ever have somebody has multiple properties, just submit them once, okay? Because it's just the same person. So I'm going to call this person twice. If they don't pick up, I'm moving on to Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay. Uh-oh.
If you feel you've received this message.
Man, what's up with this? If you're submitting, make sure you guys are submitting skip trace leads, because if you just if you're just submitting leads and you didn't skip trace them, you know, it's gonna be really hard for me to get a hold of them. Let me call one more time. If not, we're moving on to let's see, Las Vegas. So actually Augusta, my bad. All right, so this person didn't pick up the phone. All right, we're moving on to, dang, there's actually a lot of this. Okay, well, actually Indianapolis, then Augusta, then Las Vegas. Okay, so let's call this person right here. Actually, who submitted all these? All these are the same phone number. So I'm gonna skip all of them actually, sorry. All right, Augusta, Georgia. Augusta, Georgia. Let's see what we got in Augusta, Georgia. Okay, Augusta, Georgia. Let's start this one. They want 28,000. Needs window paint.
Hello?
Hello? Miss Skinner?
Yes.
Is this Mr. Skinner?
This is he?
Oh, hey, my name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property on Kennedy Drive. Did I catch it a good time?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Great. You're still interested in selling that property?
I am.
Perfect. So the reason I'm calling you is I actually want to give you an offer on the property. My process is actually very simple. I just want to ask a few more questions other than what I see in the notes. That way I can go and evaluate the area right here in the computer, see what I can offer you. It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Perfect. And just to let you know, I let everybody know this up front before I get started. We are a real estate investment company, so we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we may not be a good fit. Does that make sense?
That's fine.
Perfect. All right, great. So let's get started here. I'm looking here in the notes. Looks like my partner said you're looking to get around $28,000 and need some window paint, fair condition. So your mortgage is also $28,000. You just want to get rid of the property?
That's correct. I'm just trying to sell my last piece of rental property.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the balance owed.
Gotcha. Okay, let me take a look here. Can you tell me a little bit more specifically about the condition of roof, AC, things like that, electric plumbing?
Roof is up. I put a new heating and air in there about 3 years ago. It's new.
Gotcha. Some of these markets, the ARV is like $37,000. That's just how it is in these markets. So
done the little repair work to put a tenant back in there because I either wanted to sell it.
it's vacant right now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's vacant. And you said the electric plumbing was good?
Yes.
Okay.
Income from the property, I had it rented out Section 8
Uh-huh.
for 6.25. I think you can now get 7.25. So.
Gotcha. Let me take a look around here. And correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes these tax records are really inaccurate, but it says it's a 2-1, 920 square feet, built 1941. Does that sound about right?
That sounds about right.
Okay, perfect. Let me take a look here. And if you got, if you got the price you're looking for, what kind of time frame were you looking to sell? About a week, a month, a couple months?
No, I'd like to go ahead and get rid of it within a week or 2 weeks.
Gotcha. Okay, let me take a look here. I'm trying to look at some similar properties here in the area. You mind if I place you in a brief hold while I go ahead and take a look around here?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be right back. Thank you. So this guy is asking, what, 28? He's asking 28. The ARV is like,
What's the thing?
I mean, comparable properties, the ARV is like 35-ish. Let me turn it down a little bit. I'm trying to look at some similar properties in the area. Oh, actually, I do see one here. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Let me take a look here. His property's in fair shape. It's not renovated. I don't want to compare. When you're looking at cash comps, the way I make my offers is I look at cash comps. For example, this sold cash. I can't show you this, obviously, but this property's renovated, and it sold for 45. Let me see here. What did they buy before? They bought it for 4,500. Dang, that's crazy. It's like Baltimore. I mean, you see some property sell for like $1,500, and like when you're giving an offer, it's still tight. So this kind of area here, renovated properties are some between 35 to 45. So 28 in fair condition is just not going to work out. So the thing is, you want to be upfront with the homeowner. You never want to try and squeeze out a deal if it's not going to make sense. But I do try to refer them over to an agent. And watch how I do this. Hey, Mr. Skinner.
Yes.
Hey, this is Steven. I appreciate your patience. So I'm looking here in the area, and I see, renovated properties, some between 35 to 45. So I'm just very upfront. I'm not sure if we can get to that price range. However, as I mentioned before, we do have a team of agents. And the good thing about our company is since we have, investment a retail branch, a lot of our cash buyers, sometimes they're willing to pay a little bit more than usual just to stay in their sweet spot. So I want to ask you if listing is something you ever might be open to in order to get that price range, or maybe even a little bit more. It all depends.
What was the question?
If listing something you ever would be open to, and what I mean by that is I can have one of my realtors give you a call. They can go over some options. If you like what you hear, great. If not, no big deal. But at least you know what your options are when you're ready to sell, whether you're breaking even or you're making a little bit more. How's that sound?
That's fine. Yeah, you can have one call me.
Okay. I will get my partner, and I'll have one call you, and we'll see if we can help you out with this, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So here's the thing. So you saw how I delivered that? Like, I'm not going to try to get the guy any lower because it's not going to make sense. If he owes 28, very, very rarely do people pay you to sell their property. I've had that actually happen a couple of times, and people usually do that to stop the bleeding, depending how motivated they are, what their situation is. But this guy owes 28. The ARV is like, 35-ish, 40-ish. Renovated property is something for 45, fully renovated. So again, it's just one of those markets. So remember, if you can't make a cash offer that's going to make sense and it's ends up being a short sale, which is, a long sale actually. But I always say it that way. I deliver that way. I say, hey, like I mentioned before, as an investment company, we may not be a good fit. We do have a team of agents. The good thing about our agents is that they have a, cash buyers list. And sometimes these cash buyers are willing to pay a little bit more just to stay in their sweet spot. So that opens the door to, hey, are you open to a listing? Yes. And remember, don't tell them a number that the agent can sell it for, because that's not guaranteed. You always want to say that's a good price range, and let the agent, refer it over to an agent, and bada bing, bada boom. Okay. So, that's just normal. Sometimes these markets, you think you have a good deal. It's actually the price points are really low. He just wants to get rid of it. Who submitted this lead? Shar, make sure you follow up with Mr. Skinner. Okay. And I'm sorry, not Shar. Mr. Mims, make sure you follow up with Mr. Skinner and find a local agent that can reach out to him. Okay. So let me check this one off so I don't make sure that we call him. Okay. All right. We're going to Las Vegas, Nevada. Does that stuff make sense though? I want to make sure that you guys, use that in your business. That strategy alone can create an additional source of income. Just because it's not a cash offer doesn't mean it can't be creative financing or listing opportunity. You want to try to capitalize. These are leads. These are humans that need to sell their house. They're motivated. So just because the cash offer is not going to make sense, don't throw it out the window. Try to figure out creative ways to, I keep freezing over here in IG. Try to come up with creative ways to capitalize on the opportunity. Yeah, sorry. If you guys are in IG, I'm freezing over here. Sorry. But I was saying capitalize on the opportunity. Just because the cash offer is, not going to make sense, you want to make sure that you still capitalize on it, okay? Whether it's listing, creative financing, all that stuff, all right? All right, so trying to get this thing right here. Where are we at next? We're going to Las Vegas. Lovely Las Vegas, okay? And then we got the contest winner announcement. All right, so Las Vegas, here we go. And Las Vegas also another great market, by the way. Let's see. All right, so what's the story of this one? Las Vegas, they're asking $300,000. Let's see. Fair condition, vacant, 15 years ownership, 70% high equity duplex. Okay. Absentee owner. This is a vacant property in Las Vegas, and they have equity in it. All right, let's see what happens.
Please leave your message for
Let's call one more time. If not, we're moving on to Memphis. All right, call. My sneeze on. Every time I'm on these things, I gotta sneeze and it doesn't happen. All right, so Las Vegas. Call one more time. If not, move on to the next one. You said bless you. Thank you. All right. Las Vegas didn't answer the phone. Okay. So we're going to move on to Memphis, Tennessee. All right, let's see what we got. So Mr. Perkins is asking $30,000. Just needs minor repairs, fair and condition. Property is a rental property. Tenant stayed for 10 years. Reason for selling. Hello?
Hello?
Mr. Perkins?
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Perkins. My name is Steven. I was calling in regards to your property on Hubert Avenue. You spoke with my partner.
I don't own that. Sorry.
Do I have the right person? He doesn't own that. He sounded busy anyway. He sounded like he's in a meeting or something. All right, next we're going to Tampa, Florida. My hometown, Tampa, Florida. All right, Tampa, Florida. This guy's asking $160. The seller's legally buying and feels like his property doesn't need any work. How does that work? Hello? Is this Mr. Bello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, good afternoon, Mr. Bello. My name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property on Sanchez Street. Did I catch it at a good time?
Go ahead. Got somebody working on my dryer.
It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay? Do you have enough time? I don't want to rush anything.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, perfect. So I just wanted to call you, make you an offer on the house. My process is actually very simple. I just wanted to ask you a few more questions about the property. That way I can go and evaluate the area, see what I can offer you. And I was looking here through the notes. And before I get started, I let everybody know this up front. We are a real estate investment company. So, we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we're not a good fit. Okay.
Okay.
All right, perfect. So I was looking here. You're looking to get around 160. The property's 2 stories. And it looks like online, it looks like it's 1 story. Is this a duplex? Can you kind of break this down for me, or?
Okay, there's an apartment up top. They call that a mother-in-law apartment, and a house downstairs.
Oh, in the backyard over there?
No, on top of the house, it's an apartment.
Huh. Okay.
It's a 1-bedroom, living room, dining room, and kitchen.
Okay.
Okay. Got metal step, metal porch. Going up. Got his own driveway. Got his own electric meter. It's 200 amp meters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So it's a single family house with a mother-in-law suite, right?
Right. Mother-in-law apartment on top. That's what they call it.
Got it. And you have 2 tenants in it? Oh, it's vacant. Okay, perfect. And as far as like the roof, the AC, electric, plumbing, do you know when those were last updated?
The roof is about almost 5 years old. Shingle. The electric is about 5 years old. 200 amp meters. It's got aluminum windows. wrought iron all the way around the windows, top and bottom.
Okay.
Like I said, my taxes are $13.92 a year,
Yeah.
already paid. The house is free and clear,
Okay.
and there's no major repairs to be done. Just pick up my son-in-law, my grandson, and construction materials back inside. It's just a matter of picking up and cleaning up a little bit.
Gotcha. And bathrooms and kitchen, they're just in fair shape.
Okay, clicking is ceramic tile in the floor. Formica cabinets, it's about 4 years old with the PVC plumbing.
Okay.
It's got an air conditioning on the dining room area, big, over the door, reverse cycle, like an attic fan in the living room.
Okay.
It's got carpet throughout the house, plaster throughout the house.
Okay. And I mean, it seems like a decent property. What's got you looking to sell?
Why am I selling it?
Yes, sir.
Became legally blind.
Okay.
I'm an active contractor.
Got it. All right. And when it was occupied, how much were you getting in rent?
Well, if you go to chapter 8,
He's asking 160.
$1,250
Airbnb's like,
for the bottom and $750 for the
I know
top.
this area. It's
I had a renter there. They only lasted there 2 months because they gave me a deposit and they want to fly the rest of the month. So I got them out real.
yeah. Airbnb's like 190. Gotcha.
$1,200 a month there.
Okay. And if you got a cash offer, did you know what kind of time frame you might be ready to sell? You know, like a week, a month, a couple months?
2 or 3 weeks at the most. I got to get my personal stuff out of there.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, considering the condition it's in, I know it's not like a renovated property. It's also not like a super distressed, tear down. It's in fair shape. Did you have any idea as to what you think it might be worth or what you were looking to at least sell for?
I want to get the $175,000 out the door.
175,000?
Out the door.
Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. I think my partner, for some reason, they said that you're looking to get 160.
Who said that?
My partner said that. I mean, it's here in the notes. I'm not sure what they spoke with you. Adrian?
No, I didn't say one. I never told him 160. I told him 175 out the door.
Got it. Okay. And if we can cover the closing costs, the fees, the commissions, what would be the best price you can do?
175 out the door.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, because I'm looking here.
The house is pretty clear.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
My personal stuff out of there.
Yeah, because as an investor, I mean, investors are buying these properties anywhere between, 75 to 110. So I don't even want to waste your time with that. But 175, I think that's actually a great price range you're asking on the open market. Is listing something you ever might be open to in order to get that price range?
Well, they called me up about a month ago and they told me that that house in the neighborhood was selling between 188 and 210.
188 and 210?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a realtor that called you and told you that?
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, unless they're like new construction selling for around 250, 290. Renovated. Yeah. You got the mother-in-law. That completely makes sense. That's separated, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As I mentioned before, we are a real investment company, but we also have a team of agents. And about our company, we have the retail side and we have the investment side. Sometimes our cash buyers pay a little bit more for rental properties just to stay in the sweet spot. So if you're open to it, like one of my agents, you call if you like what you hear, great, no big deal. At least you know some options. Maybe you can do a little bit more. Just depend on the buyers, but if you're open to that, I can give you that. Okay. Oh, yeah, water in there? You have clothes in there now? But they're living in, they live in there for a little bit? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I understand. Oh, no, I'll let her know, and when that agent call, see what we can do to help you out, okay?
Okay.
My name is Steven, and you spoke with my partner, Adrian. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I was confused because this guy that I said legal blind. I've actually never dealt with this legally blind because it says what person needs. Well, the seller's legally blind feels like property doesn't need any work. So I'm thinking, I don't know, get all kinds of different scenarios. But this, the RV says there's a mother-in-law in there. The thing is, like, the costs he says is that are for 2,000. Bungalows are way more valuable. This bungalow, but let me take a look at this because asking. I mean, they're always asking too much. He sounds that he do a deal at 175. I don't think that's gonna make sense. Who's the agent? You limited the deal. I'm a buyer in Tampa. Anything you guys have in the Tampa area, I'm a cash buyer. Adrian, you can shoot me DM or email. We can further look into this because I like this the connection. I think we can make something. So Adrian, shoot me DM. I'll get it from you. It makes sense. Anyway, that was a good call. First time in my life that I've actually spoke with a blind seller that says, I think it needs to work. Okay. But that guy sounds open. Said no, that's 160. Okay, he says he wants 175. I think you'll be negotiable. I think you're negotiable, so that's not an issue. We got 10 minutes of filling before we announce the winner for the prize stream giveaway for the year. 2 winners, not one, but 2. So stay tuned after this at 1 o'clock. We're going to be announcing the winner. Okay? All right, we got a call. So the next one is also in Tampa, Florida. Okay, we got Charlotte, Jacksonville, Minneapolis, back to West Hollywood, Brooklyn Park, all over the place. Love it. All right, cool. So let's call this person in Tampa, Florida. Let's see what we get. Any deals in Tampa, add to your buyers list, okay? Add to your buyers list. And multifamily deals in Florida, Georgia, more than 20 units. Only 2 buyers list. If the deal makes sense, we'll give you equity or an assignment. Self-storage, same thing. But self-storage should be more than 100 units, okay? Industrial, commercial stuff, guys, Florida, Georgia, let me know part on it, okay? I'm close one in Atlanta. It's ringing. They're at 100,000. She told me she knows she can't get it. Funny. When sellers ask price they can't get, you know they're going to be negotiable. You're not going to be negotiable. But some people look at the estimate. Oh, it's $2.99 is a great deal. It's not because that the dumb just don't know how much they like to grow. So let's go this person back. All right, Miss Monroe. Ask 100,000. She knows she's not going to get it. So I'm not going to offer 100,000. No, she's not going to get it. You guys asked what I'm doing for comps using property, and that's why I put in the comments deal.com is what I use. Get a little try. We're gonna have the content right after here. So that didn't answer the phone. Moving on to Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina. All right. Sorry with this one. 270. My name is Steven. I believe you spoke to my partner not too long ago in regards to property in Harrington Wood Road. Did I get it time?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, great. So the reason I'm calling is I actually want to give you an offer. My process is very simple. Just want to ask you a few more questions other than I see in the notes that we can go to the value area in the computer, see what we can offer you. And it's about 7 minutes. Is that okay? Okay, perfect. Just, you know, I let everybody know this. I'm up front. We are a real estate investment company, so you know, we don't have every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents in case we're not good for it, okay?
Right.
All right, perfect. So looking at those, as you mentioned, Charlotte, we're going to get around 270, excellent condition, 30 days to get all you just looks like you had some surgery.
Right.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can do to help you out. As far as the condition, I know it's excellent condition. The roof and the AC, no one to last place.
Twist the one and the roof put in 20 west. I don't see the roof.
Okay, 25.
20 no, 20 west.
Okay. And what about the AC?
I think it wasn't, I don't care, 2010, and it was here, and I don't know when it was, but, wasn't really point. That's still working at the surface, you know, and you have the surface just there summer.
So, and the bathroom, they are recently. Nice, but I mean, 300,000 there, and that's what she's asking for. So,
That's the design that
let's start.
is higher in the so it really thinks like the tough one like what call it dark and then as a state of short and
Perfect. And gotcha. Okay. And if you got account for the 8 cents, you were looking for selling on 30 days?
you know now it's to the wait out on this until after January 1st.
Makes sense. Yeah. Get the business. Perfect. And I mean, it's great if you're looking at because you're at a surgery or the downside.
Yes.
Right.
Got it. Okay. And your NBS, what you think might work, what you were going to at least for?
It's where every point was.
Hello? She's on the line. I don't know what's going on. Let me up and call her back. Maybe she's disconnected. That's weird. Let me call her back. Well, anyway, I'll call her back. She asked me without, that's what the interviews. So I'm not going to try to, like, you know, lock it up as an investment. I will put the listing. Oh. I wonder if the phone dead. Let's see. Let's call her back one more time. So she had surgery. Once it downsized to a, you know, on level, she has a big house. This is a nice area. Looks like it's a two-story house. And she wants to, she's very eligible. She is serious, but you know, personality, the conversation doesn't sound like she's gonna want to sell. Let me show you a picture of the house so